In this video, we demonstrate the basic configuration of the TCP-IP monitor. We will set up a monitor to forward request to www.eclipse.org. Once you know how to monitor browser request, you can go on to monitor other TCP/IP traffic such as web server transactions. Monitor listen to unused TCP/IP port. Traditionally, we configure the TCP/IP monitor to listen on port 9000, localhost 9000. Hit enter. When this port is not being monitored, our browser displays an error message, just as we would expect. To add the TCP/IP monitor, we pull down the window menu and select Show View, Others. Now the TCP/IP monitor is considered part of the debugging tools, so we need to expand the debug folder, select the TCP/IP monitor and click the OK button. This adds the TCP/IP monitor view to our perspective. Double click the tab to maximize our TCP/IP monitor. To configure the monitor, we need to find the menu icon, which is a down triangle found on the right hand side. Let's click on the down icon and select Properties. This is where we configure our monitors. Let's add a monitor. Click on the Add button. The local monitoring port is a port on this machine. We will configure this as 9000 and the host name is a remote computer. So let's enter www.eclipse.org and we want to monitor port 80. Now we are not going to start our monitor automatically when we start our Eclipse. TCP/IP monitor runs inside Eclipse, so if we stop Eclipse, it stops the monitor. You can add as many monitors as you want to this list. Now let's select the monitor we just created and let's click the Start button. The status changes to started. Let's click OK and head back to our favorite browser. As you can see here, we are displaying the local host at port 9000 and we were presented with this error. Let us refresh. Now the request is actually sent to the monitor and the monitor forward that request to www.eclipse.org. The purpose of the monitor is just to show the traffic that just went by. And notice that the browser has sent not just one request but several requests. Each request response or each connection is on a separate line. In a TCP/IP monitor, we want to be able to see the HTTP headers. So we want to click on the main menu and select Show Headers. When we click on a request response transaction, we are presented on the left side with the request header. This is the request header information that was sent to the server, and on the right hand side this is the response header information that is coming back from the server. At the bottom on the right hand side, this is the content that is coming back from the server. References in this page, there are references to resources. For instance, there are references to CSS files. Now there is a reference to a style sheet, layout.css, and this you will see in the transaction list. If we click on it, layout.css, we will have another header for the request, another header for the response, and the content of the body has changed to CSS, which is a style sheet. Also we have other resources, images, and these images also have been served in this transaction line. For example, there is another reference here, yet for another image. The request for this resource is in the header on the left hand side, and the response from the server is on the right hand side, and you notice the content type is image JPEG, and in the body the server is sending us the image. So these are all the transactions just to display the homepage of eclipse.org, and we are able to see these because we are monitoring them. This has been a demo of the TCP/IP monitor. Thanks for watching.